Welcome back to my battle against seasonal depression through my art. It is Don't Quit December. And in retrospect, that was the perfect title for this month. Because I did want to quit several times. So I'm excited to share with you the journey that I went through, and I hope you won't be disappointed. And let's just dive right in. We're gonna wing it. And wing it we did, my friends. Here I am. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Okay, so the first challenge of Don't Quit December was a realistic self-portrait. Very out of my comfort zone. I don't think I've done a realism piece other than the color studies in a really long time, especially portraits. I've just not really delved into that territory, so please be nice to me, please be gentle. This is new. It was really fun to work with the color values and work with colored pencils again. It's still, again, a whole process. I'm blending, but not enough, clearly. Really, my only critique of this particular piece was that I put the lips too low. I'm very happy with how it turned out otherwise. I feel like it does still look like me. And it was nice to sort of give myself that admiration and self-love through this piece. I think it was a really great start to December's challenges. There's so much ahead of us. The way I did it, I kind of look like a grandma, but I still think it's cute. It's still a step forward, I guess. Remember how I said there was so much ahead of us? This is what I meant. Ignore my crazy hair. But I just wanted to talk about this. It is the end of week 1, and I have not put yet a scribble on any paper or otherwise. So, winter is already kind of kicking my ass, and I'm already kind of in the, oh my god, I can't get out of bed until I literally have 10 minutes to get to work type
It's called
deal.
depression.
And I really tried to build up my inspiration and feel ready to do it. It was the last day of this week. I just have to get it done. And my tripod broke. And then I really crashed out. So, looks like I'm doing 2 challenges next week. And I'll try to space them out to make myself feel better. But I just wanted to be honest. Like I said I would be. The reality of this is like, it won't always be so obvious, and it'll kind of creep up on you in a way, because I mean, for the most part, I've been really happy, except for the fact that it's just hard to gather motivation. But I realized that subtle things are happening where I can't do what I need to do, and I'm struggling to keep up. Like, I just literally blocked out the need to eat today, and didn't realize I completely missed a meal until I was about to pass out. And that's what happens. It's sometimes not something that is so obvious, and then when it is, it's even more of a train wreck. It's just not easy. And as I suspected from the beginning, it wouldn't be. But I'm still having hope and still looking forward to being able to conquer this challenge. And as long as I do it right, I think doing 2 challenges next week will be fine. Although I do have a lot of plans in the next coming weeks, so I'm gonna do what I can, and that's what I'll deliver, and take care of myself. Prioritize that, because that's more important than anything else. So, much love. See you at the actual challenge.
As you would have guessed, that was before the first one I already showed you that I filmed that. This has been all over the place, and I can't even begin to explain to you how difficult recording this month was. But I'm here to deliver. I wish I could deliver you more than I have, but don't worry, because I'm taking notes, and I know next month will be even better. So this challenge was called Make Me Backgrounds, and originally I just thought I was going to make a bunch of stock up backgrounds to use in some of my art, but it just so happened that I was having a really tough time that week, going through a lot of personal stuff, and I decided what better way to heal it than to use my art to my advantage here. And that is why we're outside at one of my favorite nature preserves in the world. I have so many great memories at this place, and I figured there'd be no better spot to draw backgrounds in real life. And to be completely honest with you, this is probably what I'm most proud of out of the challenge, because this particular day, my mind was absolutely racing. I mean, I had just made a big leap in my life, and it was a scary leap, so I had to contemplate a lot of different things, and I just couldn't really calm myself down, and I knew that I needed to diffuse the energy somehow, and that's when I got the idea to come here. And then I ended up creating some really awesome pieces. I just decided I would pick 4 parts of the nature preserve and draw them, and let me tell you, it is a fun one. We've had a bizarre winter so far, and this was one of the only days that it was left that was warm, but it was so weird to see the pond iced over. Like, I've only been here in the summer and spring, so this was also a really cool experience just to be able to see that and draw different like mixtures of what felt like autumn but was winter. And I don't know why I got this not so tasteful, not so satisfying angle of me drawing. I've spared you the details by cutting it significantly. But it was very therapeutic to try different like positions too of drawing and experiencing the nature instead of focusing on the footage itself. And I mean, how could you not feel better coming out here? It's so pretty even when it's all dried up and cold. Like, I just love it. It's such a nice view. And I didn't record the drawing process of this one. I was just kind of in the moment, but it is a really beautiful spot. Like I said, it was just so impossible to still feel terrible after seeing all of that stuff. My muddy shoes. So here is the finished product. Now I know right there, it says autumn. Look, I know it's winter, I know what season it is. Remember how I said earlier it felt like autumn? Well, I was having a hard day and here we are. It says autumn. I fixed it, don't worry. Totally intentional. Winter kisses autumn, yeah. Look at this penguin. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. So, you're like, why am I looking at a picture of a penguin right now? There's no footage. Let me tell you. So, my third challenge was like a lot of stuff that I don't normally draw, like food, drinks, and animals. This is the only animal that I drew, because actually, at this time, I was working my ass off on getting some Christmas presents done, so I actually took this penguin and drew it in 14 different variations for all my coworkers, and it was a really cute little gift that I really enjoyed making. I'll keep their names and penguins private just in case, but it was really fun and really cute, and it just felt nice to give to them. I also worked on a tarot card for someone else as a gift. It was just a lot of really fun drawing related gifts, but I decided to skip over that challenge to give myself a little more time to focus on that. We return with another digital speed paint. This challenge I was probably honestly most excited for when I was making the list of challenges. This is drawing everything that my characters would carry in their pockets. And I feel like this is a great way to introduce you to them without you seeing their faces yet, because I'm sure throughout this series you're definitely going to see a lot of my characters, but I want to soft launch them first, you know? So, you knowing what they carry in their pockets, but not knowing what they look like, it's pretty fun. I like it. And this is really cutesy. I really had fun trying to get creative here. I made a point to not draw a cell phone or anything. Let me know if you want to see their cute little phone cases or whatever, but I was just like, I don't think phones should count in this. But what other fun things could people carry in their pockets? And like trying to think of which of my characters would have like less stuff because they don't care, and which would have more, and like why would they have the stuff they have. And every little piece has meaning, down to even like the keys themselves and everything. So I had a lot of fun getting creative with this and finding a nice balance. I put the girly girls on the bottom because I wanted to give them big old purses and be able to design their purse and what's in their purse, because I know those two definitely wouldn't just keep stuff in their pockets. But it was a really nice balance. Like, I'm just so excited to show you more about these characters, but it's just so fun. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. You'll also notice subtle details about how some characters are matching with others for no particular reason, I guess. I really just enjoyed trying to find finer details and like fun things that made sense, and I even like wrote the notes as if the character themselves was writing it. How do I think they would write it, and the cute little faces I think they would use. Personally, Daniel's is pretty much my favorite because he could not give a single fuck, and that's pretty accurate to his character. And Caroline's over here that we're doing right now, that one was so freaking fun. I was like, what would she carry in this little purse? And I had to get really creative. A lot of this too, like, I didn't want things to repeat themselves unless it was intentional. I didn't want them all to be too similar, so I just really had to think outside of the box, although I felt that Maya and Caroline would probably have similar purses, because Caroline is Maya's daughter, spoiler alert. But a little bit of a twist to make it more personal towards their character, which I think I conveyed very well. So here it is, the beautiful pockets of my characters. I can't wait for you to get to know more about them. Okay, and this one was the 5-minute sketches going down to 30-second sketches. Let me preface, I know these are bad. I am not putting these bitches on the fridge. I have not ever been very good at quick sketching. I unfortunately am a victim to putting way too much details in my sketches, and I know it's not a great thing, and I am working towards not being like that. But also the pressure of having an active timer, I feel like if I naturally did a 5-minute sketch, it wouldn't suck this bad. But something about it, bro. Why are the feet like that? I never draw feet like that. I can't even tell you, bro. I'm sitting here defending myself because I know. Like, I just had to crank these out. This is just one more challenge that I wanted to try. But this is definitely something that I'm gonna need more work to be able to do justice to it. And honestly, like, I'm not telling you who's who character-wise, because this is, again, not how I'm going to introduce you to these characters. And you can barely tell because I cranked these puppies out. This 3-minute sketch is probably the only decent one that came out of this. Again, I'm embarrassed to even look back on it, but we're doing it just to say we did it and move on, because we've proved that quick sketching is not my forte. Now, I will say, like, I don't doubt my ability to make this a good drawing in itself. Like, I can work off of this as a sketch. A sketch is just, you know, the blueprint, the foreground, so it's really not that big of a deal if the sketch is shit if you can make the drawing good, which I probably could. But it's just, I don't know, my comfort zone is definitely my detailed, not so quick sketching, and maybe I'll get out of it someday, but it was clear to me that today was just not that day. Here they are, though. I mean, they're, again, not the worst thing I've ever seen. The 30-second one, though, blow me up. The pressure was, like, way too much, and it made it even more shit. That's why I made that face. Sigh of preparation.
Throughout this entire series, I've been drilling it in your head that I want to be honest with you. So, this is, honestly, my 3rd time filming this outro. I really just wanted to talk about the important lesson I learned making this month's video, and it was that the mental health is very real. I know we're not surprised, but I guess I am a little bit. I anticipated this challenge being hard, but not in the way that it has been, and life sort of got in the way in more ways than one to me finishing this video, but I'm still proud of the turnout, and I still put a lot of hard work into it, and I still really hope you enjoyed it. But I just want to say before the video's over that nothing is picture perfect. And as much as I showed you in this video, I had a lot of down days and a lot of catching up to do. And let me tell you, pretty much nothing was done at the actual deadline for this video. And there was a lot of things holding me back. But the fact that I did it is the part that we can be happy and celebrate. And I delivered what I could deliver, and I'm really excited to keep working forward and take notes on the process of this month to better the next process for the next month. So I'm really excited. I'm a rambler over here. But I hope it's still giving you a nice reflection to help heal one another, because that's another big piece of what this series means to me. I want to be honest about the mental health. I want to be so real that it's not just something you look at and wish you were. It's something that makes you feel seen, because that's what I want. I don't want to be something to be harped about, I guess. I don't want this series to be something that fills you with any sort of doubt. I just want it to fill you with hope. And I hope that's what I'm doing. It's just, again, I've said it a million times and I'll say it again, that mental health isn't linear. So here we are, unlinear as hell, but we made it happen. And thanks for sticking around. I'm so excited to see you at the end of this month, where I think things will get even crazier and even more fun. I'll try to spice up the footage a little bit too, because I noticed as I was editing it, I could have added some more fun shots in there. So I'm thinking about you, I'm thinking about me, and if we keep doing that, we can move forward. Hope you have a beautiful month, and I will see you at the end of it. Bye! My cat is going to make me cry.
Filming with cats is really hard.
This is the culprit.